Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm back. It happened. I'm back in America. It's been a hot second. Hey, NAR2, how's it going?
Hey, friends.
I'm about to leave again for Ignite. I'm good, IoT. It was a great European tour that I was on for a bit. And I'm back, which is good. Came in back a few days ago, which was pretty awesome. And then yeah, just been back, kind of kicking it. Been quite good for the last few days. Finished all my Ignite stuff, which is good. I did get a bunch of coffee. This is some of the stuff that I got from Belgium. It's pre-ground though, but you know, people don't know I have a burr grinder. But that's okay. So I wanted to drink it really quick, but I made the trip. This is from some specialty roaster in Brussels. Pretty good. I couldn't really read it because I think it was like who it was from. It was called like a maca or something like that. I think, but it's not mocha, but it's MOKA, which is not a mocha, but maybe that's what they use over there. But it was very good. Yeah, lots of good coffee. A lot of people gave me some coffee, which is super cool, which is great. IOTS, are we gonna hit some relative source binding today? If I need to, I don't know if I need to at all. Maybe. Is my code all that complex that I need relative source bind? I don't know. Yeah, everything's good though. It's really good to be back. It's a beautiful day. Sunny day in Seattle right now today, which is nice. I'm gonna open the window up a little bit. Actually good. Yeah, it's been when I left it was super gloomy, super dark. Now it's super nice outside. All the kiddos were out yesterday trick-or-treating. I stayed at home, didn't do anything, which is good. So that's cool. Yeah, which is super nice. So Andre asked multiple times because he really wants an answer instead of asking it on the forums. Which component do you recommend for TensorFlow stuff? There's like TensorFlow Lite bindings maybe, or just TensorFlow Android. That's the one that I've used before. I haven't really, not an expert. Jim Bennett might know a little bit, or yeah, best ask on the forums probably. I'm not a TensorFlow person. More of a Core ML built in the box type of dev. I don't know if we have a TensorFlow Lite binding. We do have a TensorFlow binding, that's for sure. You can ask Miguel. Ask Miguel on Twitter maybe. That'd be a good way to do it. He loves TensorFlow. AMJ Freelancing, how's it going? Aiden, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, ask Miguel. Be like, hey, James doesn't know about TensorFlow. What do you got? TensorFlow Sharp, that's his library. But I mean, it's not. It will work on Android, but I don't know if it's super optimized like TensorFlow Lite. But hard to say. Whoa. Not bad. Good coffee. Tastes like coffee. Yeah, everything else over here is super duper good. Setup now is much better than in Belgium. No, where was I at? Germany. Good. Cool. Anyone giving away tickets to Ignite today? I don't know. Were people giving away tickets to Ignite? I think there was a binding somewhere that someone had done, Andre. I'd have to Google it though and take a look. I'll be at Ignite. I have a full 8-hour long workshop I just wrapped up, which is quite good. I finished things today, which is good. And that is pretty great. David and Maddie and Pierce will be there helping me. So 8 hours. We have like 100 people, I think, for it, which is crazy and awesome. I think 100 some up. I don't know. Something like that. Quite a lot. I think it's one of the most popular workshops. I hope. Or I'm just going to say that anyways. And then, will you be live streaming it for us? No, because I think that would break the Ignite policy. People paid for that stuff. But it is all in GitHub, so I'm actually going to take the entire... So after Ignite next week, I'm going to put the entire 8-hour workshop in the .NET Foundation presentation, so you can go out and deliver it yourself and do all these things. I just need to clean up some back-end stuff with App Center to kind of make sure people know how to set it up and do it. Hey, Mortal, how's it going? Good to see ya. I don't know if anyone watched Kim Philpotts yesterday build some beautiful apps. I was hanging out for a few hours. Be there. Will Ignite be streamed? It will be streamed. if you were to go over here to the Channel 9 website, go there. On the very top, there's a banner that says Microsoft Ignite Countdown. Tap on that. Actually, I think it leads you to... I don't know how much of it is streamed, but eventually it'll go there. And then there'll be a streaming portion for the keynotes and whatnot. I don't think all this... I mean, all the sessions might be captured, like build. It's a good question. I don't actually know. But, yeah, there's an application keynote. Let me pop over here real quick. There's like a learning paths that you can go to. There's 1,000 sessions. There's Hanselman there. He's got a development keynote. All sorts of sponsors. All sorts of good stuff in there. They give it a look. I think if you just go to sessions, then you type in 15 sessions. Pretty good. We have the most sessions of ever. Which is cool. So yeah, just go there. And then usually afterwards they're there. So. I'm not sure if all sessions... At Build, they recorded everything, even the theater sessions. So they may do it, but I'll ask afterwards. Yeah, it's really good. And, you know, Ignite is not traditionally a developer conference, right? It's actually an IT pro, but they've blended more and more developer content into it. So the amount of content is growing. My schedule is bananas. It's just the most I've ever had to do at Ignite ever in my entire life. So pretty bananas in general. Now, while I was gone, Titanium Streams subbed yesterday while I was gone, which is awesome. And I don't know if this happened when I was on, but Lashlan also resubbed for 4 months. A lot of new follows. Ro Green, ex Microsoft, followed me. Thanks, Ro Green. Stagger Lee, Nale, Nastritro, Titanium Streams also. Pocket Objects followed as well this morning. Very cool. Bjork. That's yeah, thank you for the follows while I was gone. AKS, I'm having troubles getting Xamarin job in India.
While you're gonna wake up and work hard at it.
Nothing is impossible. Thanks, R2. Thank you for the resub. 10 months at tier 1. Wow. Very cool. Get technical interview round. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, are you interviewing for Xamarin jobs? I mean, definitely go through the learn presentation material, build an app. Yeah, when you're out there, you gotta kind of get started, build stuff. You know, if you have stuff on GitHub or building a real app, putting it on the store, giving the demo is good. Source material is also really good too. I think hard. I don't know. I don't know too much of the. Hey Roma, I don't know too much of the job market there though, but you could probably reach out to my good friend Nish Anil. He's over there, or he's on the .NET team, so you might want to ask him. He was formerly on the Xamarin team with me at Xamarin, so there's that. Xamarin University is all bundled into Microsoft Learn now. There's no certificates and or anything like that, but you can go through the learning track and you can get like awards and whatnot, like on the online system to show that you went through all of it, things like that. So yeah, there's no certificates or anything like that. Yeah, the best thing to do is build stuff. That's what I did, and that's how I got my first job. I built a podcast. I built an app for this website, which I'll be streaming for soon. So yeah, I used to stream podcasts for this website, the Digital Media Zone. I had 2 podcasts. I had the movie podcast and then a few other ones. So I was really into Media Center, Windows Media Center, and I used to do a podcast. And I used to the podcast. I'm actually going to podcast live from Ignite on Entertainment 2.0 next week with Richard over here, which is Stream on Mixer. Got to set it all up. I should probably bring a better camera. Or I'll probably just bring my webcam. It'll be fine for it. But yeah, it'd be super duper fun. And yeah, so I built an application for this website and for the podcast, everything like that. And that was 9 years ago. So that's what I used to do. Yeah, so today, yeah, definitely ask him about it. That'd be good. I'm going to work on finalizing my dark theme for Hanselman Forms. And updating Nougats, of course. But Hanselman's been demoing this puppy, so I need to get it in shape. That's what I need to do. Because he was like, hey, brah. Oh, my goodness, there's a bunch of conflicts here. Like, hey, bro, you need to fix this up for me. So I said, okay, I'm on it. Let me go ahead and reserve do some conflicts here. We want not pre. Let's get rid of the pre stuff. Easy enough. Reserve some conflicts. We had previously, I can actually bring it up here. Pop this open. I can show you what I had done. This is like 2 weeks ago or so. I had done and finalized this stuff. Let's see. How that's going. Let's see. So we want that one. Check. This is easy. Just NuGet packages. And then get rid of those. Enough. What is this doing down here? Oh, I don't need any of this. See this here? Like, this is... You need... I don't need any of this junk. Add stuff in there. So yeah, so this is the app. And what we had before was light theme and dark theme in here, auto-detecting back and forth. Pretty cool. And I wanted to make this a setting screen in general, which is cool. So we can toggle between them. I just got started doing everything, which is nice. And yeah, that's what I want to finish up. So what I want to do today is on the about screen, I'm going to put a little settings wrench up here and figure out how to do that. Put it up here. And then, yeah, go from there, basically. Pretty good. All right, so let's go back. Can we install Hanselman Forms on iOS like Android? Yeah. There's a full iOS project, Windows project. I don't have the finalized form or shell stuff in there yet, but it's the other one. Okay, so what do I want to do here? Themes. Dynamic read. Background. Ooh, okay. So this one should go away. Use the new one. Here we should use rid of this. I made a bunch of changes in vNext, and then that caused some issues here, but it doesn't look too bad. Oop. So let's see. I can get rid of this. Start. Shadows there. Cool. Other one, so nothing there. That can go. Always be conflicting things. Always be merge conflicting. Not too bad. Like packages are easy. Get rid of that in there. Can we install? Oh no, because I don't have a enterprise cert. So that's why. Only Android. I don't have an enterprise cert to do it. Although maybe one day I will set up like test flight and then have like a public beta or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. But Merge. Yeah, that's the issue with it. The merge conflict was resolved with that right here. Yeah, just the Android one. Put it on? Yeah, that one. And that'll auto update whenever we merge into view, so you can just download it. Also need to find out why that's broken. So we'll do data. So now we should go into our Team Explorer and sync some stuff. Any changes? Nope. Up. Sync. All right. Hey, Bill, how's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. As you can see, I'm not jet lagged. Had to stop it. Surprisingly, the stop jet lag regiment was just about what I wanted to do. It was very similar to what I did in life. All right. Oh, Miguel? Yeah, you want to you should ask Miguel, but also ask PC both, and you can ask him, and Jim Bennett. Boom. There you go. So Jim's done a bit of work in the past, focused on IoT stuff. But then, yeah, Miguel did TensorFlow sharp, so he might have some insight in general. What did I do wrong? Ah! What are you? Oh no. Finally, he typoed. There we go. There too. Oh, that's crazy. Everyone in the chat. So yeah, we're just working on a dark theme. We just resolved some conflicts. Good. Hello from Ghana. Hey, Sadriani. How's it going? See ya. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you should have saw also what yeah, yesterday did some dope stuff. Oh, ads. Yeah, take a look at that. Just finished the stream. Cool. Drop a link in the chat. I'll take a look at that. What are you working on? Look at that. See, I was in here. Yeah, Kim was working on. Oh, I already got. He was really close, but he made some. Look at this. Pretty cool. He's working on these cool animations. Whoop. Making me all jelly. Whoop. Whoop. Super cool. Super duper jelly. I was like, come on, man, make my apps look good. Cool. So here's the Hanselman app. Nice. Logs. Good. Settings. So yeah, we want to move the settings. I think put a gear in here. Let me look. Drawbles. About. Pull down a IC act settings. Back that up. Say resolve conflicts. Fit all. Okay, so if this is an Android, good. Yes, yeah. If I commit anything to vNext, Andre, it automatically triggers it off. I thought you changed the icons in there to be fonts. Oh, you're right. That is a good point. The question is, can toolbar items fonts? That's a good. Ooh. I like what you're thinking here. Great question. You have maybe saved me. Icon constant. Yes. Ooh. Yeah. Good one. Okay, so good one. Font. Awesome. So what we want to look for then is setting. Ooh, I like these ones. That's cool. Pro. What do I do? Yeah, there we go. Sliders. I do like these ones. These are cool. Use this one. Okay, so this is what we want. I want the. Then what we do is we do public font string setting. We do /u. Bam. Good one. Did not change it back. No, you're absolutely right. In fact, the good question is, like, I have all this stuff in here. That one I have in here. I see play. Podcast playback. I do have some icons in. Oh. Do what image equals. I have play, pause, stop. I think that's an old page though. Maybe. I don't have anything else in here. Really, I don't use IC play. I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. I do have IC play, and then I use like, do I even use ratchet? No, I removed those too. Oh, dopeness. Okay, so cool. Maybe I have some of them. You use font image source to put it in the tab bar. Did I? No, did I? Question. I don't actually remember. App shell. No, these are PNGs. I use them on the Facebook thing. That's for sure. Let me see if I can remove this junk. Sure, I have like Facebook, Google Plus. Don't seem to be using that anywhere. Instagram. Shadow, that's gone. Leave those in there. Launcher, pause, play. That's gone. I think I left some of these in. The share icon? Is that in? Twitter. I think just some of these I left in there because if I was to go like, all right. I don't think. Let me look at my. So curious. It's been a while since I actually looked at my. I have views and I have this podcast. Podcast playback. I think this is just a super old page. Yeah, what is it? Podcast playback page. Actually use that. That's like a web. Yeah, this is all old and busted. Look at this. Okay, that's good. Rid of that. And all this junk. This thing, double check. So on my podcast tails, I have these lists in. I have a frame and then I have an image. Eventually I have another button. Well, hey, you're right. Look at that icon circle. That's cool. Yeah, let's delete this. Is going to make the app smaller and better. Leave this stuff in here. Get rid of shadow and glitter. That. Gown. Like, oh. Use that. Yeah, you can do a gist. Post a gist in there. I'm gonna get rid of play, pause, circle. I'll leave those in there on the share one. I think the share one we got rid of too. Stop we got rid of. Twitter we got rid of. Refresh we got rid of. Pow! Hey, Alan Ritchie, you know what we need from you? So while you're here, so there was this pull request. Wanted your assistance on this one. And this individual wanted to get current activity and get current view controller public. We require art. So bring over the current about comment. So this, what we want to do is right now, I think you may use the current activity plugin, some of your stuff. I want to get rid of that and I want to put it into Essentials, or make the API good enough that you could rely on Xamarin Essentials to make that a dependency inside of your libraries if you need activity lifecycle stuff. So take a look at this. I think we just want to copy and paste what I did previously. Okay. Let's get rid of some other stuff. Play, pause, circle, share, stop, Twitter, refresh. That was my idea. Yeah, it's not Alan Rich, it's A Rich. Yeah, I want your feedback on the current view controller because, I mean, there is a like visible, maybe, like whatever that would be, right? Because we use it in a bunch of code all over the place where we need it, but it's all like legacy stuff. Shenanigans. Pause. Share, stop, Twitter. I'm also a little concerned about what does that mean going forward with like the multi-window stuff, you know what I mean? Twitter. Yeah, you just sometimes need it, right? That's the issue. I'm not a huge fan of putting it into I think I accidentally put oh, I think I have oh snap. Here I have I see Twitter. I didn't delete it. I did. No. Ah. Bring back e-twit. That'd be cool if it could. It's a good idea. Remove my resources. Be kind of cool. It's a good good analyzer maybe. Be rad. But I wish I could just edit this. I don't know why I can't. Let's see if this will let me up here. Item. Guy. Add. Actually got rid of the podcast when we put it all under media. I could. Wait, I was leaving. I forgot that one. All right, cool. Cool. All right. So the other thing we want to do is go into our settings page. This is correct. We should go into our about page here. Look at my shell. This always has my info there. That's good. Oop. Let's look. Tab bar. Oh yeah, I remember them doing that. You're right. That's the icon. Glyph, family, serial design icons, home. Cool. Maybe we'll try that. Tab icon. See what you did. Cool. Well, let's try that then. I think I have them here. So if I go into my files, have these all here, like this, and I should be able to do pull those side by side. Let's clean it up. Yeah, icon constant. That's if we want to access it from the code behind. If we want to do it from the code front, we're going to do icon about, icon here, icon media, then icon settings. And also, oops, I'm going to do icon. Oh, that's media. Log. The RSS, which would be F6B. Would be this one. Then settings is going to be that. I put media, but here's Twitter. Lift static icon. Oh, constant. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, put it in the static. Yeah, I could do that. Probably better. An about page. About. Oh. This one. Info circle. There we go. This would be this one. And any media. Oh, yeah, I've used that before, except for this is way easier to use because it's so big. It just makes it easier to find the ones that I want. But I do have that documented in README. So this will be... Yeah, so Dilbot, the reason I don't use the entire class because it's too big. It's like a huge meg file. It's ginormous. So I only add the ones that I want on demand. But I do like that tool, don't get me wrong. I do like it a lot. Too big of a file. That's the problem. Media. Do like photo video. Yeah, it's like that's the only problem. It's just too big. Pick TV music. I like that one. That's one I have. TV. That one. What's a pro? Only filter. I guess I use. For now, that works. Media, we'll do. Comment out 90. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Just comment out the ones. Although I think the file itself is still big. Like the actual file on disk is still ginormous, even if you comment it out. That's a problem. But yeah, I guess it wouldn't generate the classes, so that might be better then. Yeah, might generate like a smaller deal. Well, you have me, sir. Yes, sir. How can I help you? Let's check this out. So if I do... We go in here. This. About. And if I do... I just do... I guess can you do color on it? This space is cheap. Well, not if you're shipping your application though. I mean, if it's bundled into your app, you know what I mean? That's the problem. That's the problem. What's going on with system drawing comments? I found some bugs on it, but just add that little. Actually, we should email the MVPs. There's some weird changes in the runtime between compilation and certain things. I'll send you an email. What is the tab icon size? I don't know what that is. I guess the question is if you don't put the size in there. No, I was thinking if the compiled size, if you comment it out, it's not going to be a problem, but then it will be not compiled. But if you, yeah, like the problem was when I loaded that file up, it was just so big, it took a long time to load and was annoying. So I don't know. I just don't like to have a bunch of extra roughed in there. A little bit tricky. No, it does. It's compiled code, so it would be compiled out. Correct. Just use a font size. Yeah, so Alan, I believe what happened, PR broke the build. Shouldn't have broke the build. It worked for me just fine. That's what I've been doing. What did I do wrong? What did I do it on? Shiny? I don't know if that's... Oh, that's a cute Shiba. Dialogue. Never dies. Did it break? Is it still broken? Oh, yeah. Why'd you What was it angry about? Where's your CI service at? Oh, I see. I'd have to take a modern. You need something from system drawing. I see. I guess if that's the case, then you're fine. Yes. Oh. This is it. Don't use it. Yeah. So double check it in your other libraries and maybe don't use it. And then you can do disable extra references. But that shouldn't have a problem still because it oh, I see, you don't use OpenTK. Yeah, you may need to use it at you might need to hold on. So that was for iOS. I think your problem might be oh, I see. Okay, so, no, so you add it in. How come you don't add it in your other platforms like iOS? It's not there in your iOS one. Is this one doing it? Maybe this one. I'd have to move back to it.
Up, I feel blessed.
Thanks, Kev, for the follow. Welcome to the crew. Thanks for the follow. Oh, cool. Okay, so I think if you just don't set it, it'll just fill it in correctly then. the font size. So this should be on blog. Yeah, I think that's what you want because then it'll scale correctly. Yeah, I'll have to follow up with you on a call and why we did it. Well, the reason I did it, okay, so in Essentials or also the media plugin, so the team, they did something in a PR in VS 19 that would add that reference, but it always gets added no matter what, right? And even if you're not using it, and that's a problem for some people when it goes to add it or whatever. So like if they try to add in 2017 or for some reason they're, I don't know, something else is funky, then it becomes an issue. So no, but here's the thing. Even if they have the exact same version that I have where it installs fine on me of Xamarin and Visual Studio, they were still having problems installing it, which was like very weird. Oh, that is not the correct. And that was the issue that I was having, kind of, is that they would have the same version of me, but for some reason, something was in like a weird place or something. It couldn't quite figure it out, to be honest with you. F8. It looks correct. What is that thing? I wonder if I have an older version. That doesn't. Thanks, Jen Skew. Yeah, it's looking pretty solid, I would say, that dark theme. Yeah, so that was the problem. It's like very strange, like something with their gag. You can look at my media plugin. There was like an open or a closed issue. I may have linked it or whatever. It was pretty annoying. Okay, so these are definitely not correct. I wonder if I just have an older version of on my machine. It does, but then I shipped it, and then a lot of people had issues with it. But I think that because you're using it, then maybe it won't have an issue. I don't know. But if no one's complained on yours, then maybe. But I don't know. How do I download this? Oh, you are? All right, so you're probably running into the same issue that I am. So. I am using material fonts. Thank you so much. Yes, that is correct. Material fonts. You are correct. Oh, wow, I am, as you can see, all over the place. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Lot. Material fonts. Why does it say like funny cats? That's what I have. Fine. I should just use Font Awesome, but now I'm gone too far. Where is it? Where is it? Material design icon. Da-da-da-da. Thank you, internet. Come on, James, get it together. About. Oh. Then I need the font. I always forget how to find it. Where's the information? I need the That's the one thing I like about font off, that it kind of gives it to you right there. I upload it to font to code and copy. Yeah, I like the search. B. Like the XAML for. What's the hex value? Oh. So I know. Problem is there's no like search. I guess I can just see what it is. Information outline. This here. My app XAML is so neat and organized. Yeah, I try to make it neat and organized. Bog. I got to make it readable. Light themes and dark themes. Oh my. Pretty nice. I am pretty in love with my colors. Update. So here, if I do about, which will be F, 2FD. Then we need media. Oh, that's kind of nice that I actually have the media that I want. It's like a video. Television. Television. The outline. F or OB. Or OB and also what. Twitter was okay. Settings, what I need. Blog was okay. June. Yep, it happened. It happened because I realized that I was using material design icons, not font awesome, so that's my fault. My fault. Classic James. And then I just needed the code because the website gave it to me. What you gonna do? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not bringing in the whole thing. It's not happening. I refuse. Pretty good. Nice. These are now little fonts. So now I think what I can do is if I go to About, if I go to About page, if I did toolbar item, right, and I did a text, I did thing, I did, what happened there? Settings. What if I did halfway there? Icon image source. I don't think that works. Maybe. Does that happen in this version? I'll be very delighted if so. Oh. Oh. Wah, 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 wah. That's cool. It's very bright though. In my face. And also probably when I go to dark mode, I assume, or light mode, I assume it also has an issue. Oh, that did not change. Oh, this is dynamic. Happened in the merge. Problem is that it should be a different color. Can I do color here? And should be a dynamic resource of no. Some gray, I don't know. I don't actually know if that got up. Interesting. Yeah, put glyph in the text. Oh, really? Oh, instead of doing the image font source? Oh, that's a good idea. So, oh, in the text field. Yeah, I guess so, because it is text. And then it should automatically do it. Yep. The toolbar, you only see text or an icon, whereas the tab, you get both, so you separately. Good point. We're learning together. And then this should ideally automatically set the colors. Do it. I don't. Oh, yes. I think in this instance, it doesn't need to come from here. It needs to come from the. I believe it actually needs to come from. I don't think it's this. It's like this button where it is the text, which it should be. Oh. James. Yeah, but I don't, can you set the text, the font on it though? You can't set the font on it. Toolbar item, I just put the glyph in the, I don't think you can do that. Because there's no font, there's no way to set a font. like I did. Toolbar font effect. It does take an image font source. And that's what I had earlier. So back here I did do that. So I did do this. Icon image source. And then it does show it, but the color doesn't seem. Actually, this is better because then this does it actually does. It's better to do it this way because then you get this little helper, which is good for accessibility, actually, doing the settings there. Question is, why doesn't the font color work? On. That could be a bug. Can't set colors on the tool. Should be able to. That's a font image. I don't want it to be that bright. I think you should be able to. Or else why is there a color? That was very glare. But yes. Okay, cool. So I go into my shell. Missing glyph constant leads to crashing. When referred as a. In this code? In your code? Oh, you know what? I think previously I had that issue, but I had this thing where here I would set the font family to a static resource and not a dynamic resource. And if I did a dynamic resource, that would cause an issue. Up, I feel blessed. Simply, thank you so much for the follow coming in. I appreciate that. I changed this to be a static resource instead of a dynamic resource because the font never changes. Image button source. Oh, I have an image button in here. You guys have a button. Yes. So you do that. Correct. Now I need a replay. Do other ones work? On platform? Yeah. Huh? On Android, do you have this other thing on the behind it? You need this. You need the other names after the TTF. That's why. Need this on you. I have to look at it. I haven't used the font awesome on the Imperial Design one, but I'm pretty sure you need this like thing after it. That's why I probably can't find it. iOS is fine, but the Android one needs an extra thing at the end. My assumption. Put the hashtag pound font awesome whatever it is afterwards, the font. Everyone you la 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 la. Okay, so all right, so what happens is whenever I go into my about page, I should be able to go to click. Do shell navigate. There we go. It is L.current. L.current. How do you modal? How I modal navigation. No, you can just do shell.current. That gets shell. You don't need to cast it up. recall, but I think here I do want to do a modal. I think. I'm gonna do a bit. Push. That seems fine. Then side of my side of okay. Do that. Let's see how this looks. And then I think also inside of my podcast episode page where I have my done button. Close. Went to my about page. Oop. My command is going to be settings command. Oop. Oop. Cool. So then inside of here, settings page. Shoot. Out. They'll do it. Ooh. Grid, and then we'll do a grid dot row definitions, and we'll do a height height of auto of then we'll do a grid dot column depth. We'll do a column depth width. So here we'll show right, and here will be column 1. This will be grid dot span 2 and a grid dot row 1. Then move it up. Bam. And you want what's interesting. That's correct. Do a think this button, this thing needs to have different colors though. That's for sure. Should be like some blue. This should be, I don't know yet. Make resource a frame color. Frame background color. Border color. Do a value of dynamic. Do better property. That's cool. Then what we can do is go into our settings page, and here we'll just do event handler. Settings page here, and I'll do then I want to test it on. Because there's this new cool modal popover thingy. So that's definitely a new light theme. It doesn't seem to apply. Sort of, maybe the icon makes more sense in that way. Cool. See you, buddy. Saturday. Have a good one. Have a good Saturday. Enjoy it. Live life. We got the icons in there. That looks better. Yeah, no, I don't know why. Yeah, like instead of putting the toolbar up there, what I could do is could do on the about page. I could basically do what I did on the settings page here. About page. He has a scroll view like this, and then will you update the app when finished? I would like to see how App Center will update whenever I push to master, man, it updates. Or to vnext, actually. Whenever I do it, depends. It depends. All right, I'm gonna go get some. Be right back. All right. Hate that. Good question. So, make some. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what will happen, Andre, is that when I push an update, it will prompt you in the application to update it. It'll say, hey, there's an update available. Would you like to update? And then it'll let you update it. That's what it'll do. Whenever it pushes through CI and does stuff, and boom. Mixing up. I mute my microphone really quick. Well, microphone maybe? Oh, no, you don't need to install any app. It just, the app has the App Center distribution bundle in there. So it does it automatically for you. Yep. Yep, super simple. So whenever I push out updates, boom, you get them. Thank you so much. MJ Freelancing with the 50 bits will make a donation, of course. I don't have a donate. Hands bud. Yeah, I think it. Oh, there we go. We'll make a donation to the Malala Fund, which is a fantastic organization working everywhere in the world. Help every girl learn and lead. It's really cool. They do all sorts of things. STEM, not STEM, all sorts of great stuff. Cool. Parting cheers. Good day. Have a good one. Enjoy the weekend. Okay, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to right click and say format XAML. Ooh, yeah. But I also want to turn off XAML. XAML styler to do it on save. That one's annoying. For me, at least. False. Yeah, that's the best part of App Center Distribute. Once you set it up, just whenever I push out updates, as long as there's a new version number, technically, done. Okay, so what I wanted to do here, if I do, love the XAML style. It's a new machine, so I was kind of still setting it up. All day XAML. So what I want to do here in the app shell is say l.navbar visible false. Oop. here, and then I should be able to. Yeah, I don't really want that, but. Just talking about the hockey app in Google Play. Oh, yeah, good question. So there is a hockey app in Google Play. What that allows you to do is log in to your account. So if you have an account, you're managing applications, or you work for a company, you would see all your apps in which you're listed on. That's not like a publicly distributed one, but it would be on there. Whoa, that's funky. That's probably I need to do a color. Oh, and then I need to do a. There we go. If there was a raid, legitimately, that happened last time, and it totally froze my computer. Like, I don't know if it's some bug somewhere in something, but legit, that totally happened. So, Adron, thank you for the raid. That's ridiculous. If that's the case, because I swear last time someone raided me, it totally crashed my entire setup. Like, I don't know if it's some thing somewhere. I don't know, but that's for donk, to be honest with you. So let's put the raid button up there, people. Let's get it going. There you go. You can find the source code right there. Boom. Thank you so much. I swear that's what happened last time. I don't know if maybe it's just my computer, but I've got to run Linux on desktop. Yeah, probably.
Nothing is impossible.
Hey friend, my name is Scott Hanselman. You can find me on the internet.
That's ridiculous. But welcome back. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, my computer is also very old. I don't know. I don't know who to blame half the time on anything that happens, because you have 5 billion apps that are running. How'd your stream go, buddy? How did it go? Go good? Raid so good that boom, crush the stream. Makes legit sense. Happens. Pretty good, pretty chill stream action. So metal, it took it out. It just brought down the house. It was like boom, get out of here. And of course I missed some of the chat, so I have to go back through it a little bit here. The good thing I have it open right here. But audio is good now. Epic metal. All the Go code. All the Go code was perfect. Isn't all Go code perfect? It's like you just write it and it just basically writes itself. Really? Oh, cool. Nice. El corazón. Yeah, almost there. Go writes itself. It just actually just writes itself. To be honest with you. See what oof. Yeah, so Harrison in here was asking about the App Center app. So yes, App Center replaces Hockey app, but there is an app called Hockey app. It's very confusing. Here we go. Man, I have my Seattle Sounders tickets. I don't know if anyone's a sports ball fan, but I do have my Seattle Sounders tickets. I got a few extra in the for in the pre-sale, and that was pretty awesome. And that was pretty awesome. It was like $60, but now they're going for like $500 or $600. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, should I get in on that or should I not get in on that? I don't know. It's one of those things. So I want to fix one thing here. There's this border width, and I don't really like this. I'd like it to be a integer, I guess. So I bought them for $500 to $600. Yes. Let me see if I can pull it up. So, because it's the MLS Cup final, first time ever in Seattle. It looks like maybe the prices are going to go back down. So my seats are over here in 215. I have season tickets. There's nothing there, but I purchased some tickets down over here in this area for like $60, where my season tickets are up here. So, oh no. So this is just for the final. So I am a season ticket holder. I have some seats up in here. They are, well, you're in 215 too? 215, the best. I'm in L, actually. And now we're moving down though. We got seats, I think, in D. So season tickets for the city, they're about what, $2,500 or so? Something like that. Yeah, we've probably seen you then. Yeah, me and my wife, we go, we're in L up here. 215. 215 is the best because it's still covered, but you're still in it. But yeah, we're moving down over here because I have friends down here. But we're usually up here. But I did the full season. Yeah, it's about 2,000 or 2,500. But 215 is stealth. That is correct. I got into 215 because my buddy that I used to work at Seton let me go to one of his games and buy his tickets off him at face value. And I was sold, and then I wanted to be in 215 too, so I could see him. But now I used to be up in, you're an S. I used to be in X back in the day. I think X maybe, and then I moved down to like N, and then now I'm in L. Been there. I'm always in 1-2. That's where I'm always at. Yeah, it's crazy. So I did the playoff stuff like that, but like down here, these tickets are like, you know, $900. Crazy. And season ticket holders got free access. So I bought 3 down here, and like, I think I'm just gonna sell my 2, basically pay for the entire thing. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, just for the finals, crazy. But 215 is stealth mode. So what I want to do here is I want to do a integer, I guess.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Oh, for the city. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm going to say close button border width. And I'll say 2. So the reason I want to do this is because in my, this should be, I only want to display it in dark mode. That makes sense. Two. And then light theme 0. App theme will do that. Then what we'll want to do down here in my close button style, instead of doing 2 here, we'll say dynamic resource. It's going to be my close. Why isn't it coming? So it's like ideally dark mode has it, and then light mode does not have it because it already has like a nice drop shadow around it. Perfect. Perfect. I just like to look at this. But come on. All right, cool. That's good. That's a little bit janky. It is very smooth. Yes. Indeed it is. I'm here. You do dark. In fact, really, this should be world views, root, settings. This should actually settings. This be like settings, appearance. This need to be same on physical device. Yeah, should be faster actually, because this thing is limited to only so much RAM. So yeah, be exactly the same. Oh snap! Don't crash. Rambling Geek coming in.
Open up the champagne.
Pop.
It's my house.
Come on.
Turn it up.
What's up, Geek Train? Rambling Geek Attack coming in, people.
Hey, friends. My name is Scott Hanselman. You can find me on the internet.
How's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. Adron raided me earlier and then crashed my stream, so glad it didn't happen. Friendly raid, no one's even. Thanks for the raid, buddy. We're just finishing up this light theme, dark theme over here. Look at this. Butter over here. There's a little setting screen. Bam. Awesome. Awesome. Spectacular. Wow. Evening, buddy. Good to see ya. Look at this. These are little font icons now. Oh, Snapback. Looks so good. Light theme. Awesome. Bam. So good. It even listens to your default. So whatever your default to your system is, bam. It'll do that too. It's very cool. All right, I want to do one other thing. I want to connect it to my iOS device. I don't think I've actually ever... There it is. What, I have the right version. Checking. Please check. Yeah, Hanselman was demoing the app, so I really wanted to get it in there and get it nice. And he told me he actually, Scott Hanselman himself said that's a good looking app. He was very impressed with it. Oh, I don't have the nuke. He's like, oh, that's a good looking app. Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome, Scott. Yeah, I can get rid of all this stuff now. Right. RSS selected. Twitch video. Did he ask me to build this for him? No. So it has a super long history, honestly. So we were getting ready to launch Xamarin Forms 1.0. This is the story. I don't know. I mean, some people may know this. So we were getting ready to launch Xamarin Forms 1.0, first version of Xamarin Forms. And it is, I think we're getting ready to launch it on a Monday. And it was a Friday night. Nat Friedman calls me. He says, hey, James. Hey, Nat. Right, he's like out of the blue. I said, how's it going? He goes, oh, going good. How can I help you? I think I was traveling for work. I wasn't even at home. I was on the road. And it was maybe 8 o'clock at night. He goes, hey, it'd be really cool if we were to like try to have a good way of like reaching out to some influencer about the application, you know, and he's like, it'd be kind of cool to reach out to some influencers and perhaps get them to talk about Xamarin Forms, give them a little sneak peek ahead of time. Well, that's a good idea. And we sort of noodled around with it and had this idea of reaching out to Hanselman about it. And we didn't have like this, we had some default apps built with it, but it wasn't like a personal touch, right? And between the two of us, we were like, hey, what if we, come up with a Hanselman app? It's like, hey, like, why don't we just do a Hanselman app? Like, that'd be pretty cool. So I spent all night up until like 1 or 2 in the morning, or maybe it was like, yeah, probably 1 or 2 in the morning, 4 hours I did. I built the very first version of Hanselman Forms ever. This was like 4.5 years ago now, 5 years ago. I sent it out to Scott Hanselman, and he was like, that's cool, right? I wasn't expecting anything about it. And legitimately, let's see if I can blog post. Come on, there we go. This is it. 2014, 5 years ago, he wrote this blog post, and it was called "Write Once, Run Everywhere, and Be Native." And this was the original app. I sent him some screenshots. It was all code behind. He wrote this whole thing up about it, which was really cool. And I think he even called me out. I posted on it. There you go. My buddy from Xamarin, James Montemagno, and fellow Chipotle lover. Scott and I had met and ate Chipotle together. So pretty cool. I was pretty jazzed on it. So did that, and now I've just been kind of modernizing it. That's the background on it. Like originally kind of a way to help promote it, and then turned into this. And now we're gonna fix this puppy up. Where's my home page? Yeah, pretty neato. That's the history. That's how it happened. So here, now we're gonna go up here and we're gonna do a new namespace, XMLNS, and we're gonna do iOS. Then we're gonna do iOS : page dot do safe area. Good. Oh, that'd be kind of neato too if I did. I don't know how that works. Where's my log collection? If I did this, if I did. Please. Oh. Yeah, master branch is still V next. I changed it over to be V next on it. So. Nope. Yeah, I'm pretty close to moving it over just into master and then making the master again, because pretty close to being at least where it was previously. There's definitely some things I could optimize here and there, but I'm pretty close to being really happy with it. So yeah, that's what I was testing. I don't know, and I it looked like the hot reload wasn't working for some reason. Figure that out. But now we're into the iOS optimism. Tweaking. Always be tweaking. Whoa. It's like an old launch screen too. This is pretty funny. It's like huge. It's like such a large phone. Like never tested on. Text here that's not correct. Views, podcasts, cast details. Where you at? Podcast direct, podcast app. This is label pro. Duration could be a style, resource, micro, Oh, so yeah, if you... when you open the app. So when you open the application, it will then yeah, it's when you open the app. Here, you can like I have an aggressive noise gate. Oh, I do have a noise gate on. Let's see here. What do I have on? Yeah, I should probably turn the noise gate off and just a limiter and suppression. Thank you. I thought I had turned that off previously. That's my fault. My fault. So that should be better. Thank you, Insomniac. I appreciate that. Here, you can just read that puppy there, Andre. Let me know, Insomniac, if that is a little bit better. It should be, hopefully. That's just a limiter and suppression, so... rebuild. Although... seems to be picking up a lot of audio. Background noise. What's going on there? I haven't pushed any code yet, so it's not going to be updated. Because I'm in a branch. It should. Okay, so do you hear any background noise right there when I'm silent? Really? Okay. Yeah, it's very strange on my... no background noise. Okay. Yeah, it's really weird on my OBS because it actually shows a lot of little things going on there. But you hear background music now, right? That's probably important. I don't know what's going on with this chill station. Cool, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I had the noise gate on originally, and that I shouldn't have had that on. So thank you for double checking. But you were correct. You knew immediately. Now let's see if this is going to build now that I've disconnected and reconnected. All right, looks good. There we go. It says it's there. Okay, so I stream live every Friday at 2 o'clock. I don't know when Shane streams, actually. We're going to do a blog post pretty soon talking about that, so stay tuned. So I think here on this thing, we probably want to do a... Hmm. I wonder if I need a... Does the DevOps series able cover this app? Not this app, but it does cover what, for all intensive purposes, would be like the same thing. Ooh, need that too. Settings page. What am I using to see iOS on Windows? This is the iOS remoted simulator for Windows. So it's just built into Visual Studio when you're connected to a Mac. You just hit debug and the simulator comes right up. Pretty cool, huh? Built part of Xamarin. So cool. Yeah, it's built right in. It's like bam. Doesn't seem to be reloading my XAML though. Oh, unsupported edit. Whoa, heyo. Whoa. -1. Probably some error in my logic. That should never happen though. Let's default to that though, just in case. The iOS simulator got a lot better in Catalina. Did it? Oh, I don't have Catalina yet. I should ask Frank. I'll ask Frank on the podcast today, maybe. I'm too worried. I have this it's my MacBook Pro 2013. Very worried about it. Not about that Catalina life just yet. Scary. It only ever gets worse. Always. Oh, it's Yeah, it's strange. Like, I couldn't figure out the device. No, it's also... Some things don't seem to be going back. Like, that's interesting too. On the blog page, yep, on the blog collection page. It's because I think this needs to be Gotta fix this bug. Oh. How do I make it so...
Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
Clinton Rocksmith, thank you so much for the subscription.
Nothing is impossible.
I wonder if the refresh view needs a background color. It does. Wow. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. Good to know. I don't know why my collection view is broken, but fine, whatever. Oh, I think it's still broken. This is going to be my media directory. How do you get the big large titles? Using large titles. This is built in. Oh, it's there. Set prefers large titles. Oh, navigation page. I see. I don't know if that... On the navigation page. Huh. I don't know how to do that with shell, actually. I need to look that up, I think. But if this works... That's definitely correct. It just didn't change. Did I do it correct? Let me look at my app. Oops. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so then I don't even know where it's at. Oops, see it changed back. This didn't change back. I don't know what's up with this close button. Oh, snap. Yeah, because this is a dynamic resource. That is why. That is why it didn't change before. Close. This also needs to be a dynamic resource. Got it. Okay, cool. Cool. Very cool. Oh, they have been announced. Nice. I know, we had a bunch. Oh, also we have the brand new Snippets Community Challenge. Wow, 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 wow. Get those snippets out, people. That's very cool. Get those snippets. Snippet stickers. It's pretty cool. It's pretty exciting. All right, so it's looking a lot better. Looking a lot better. Media. Whoa, that was a crasher. Well, maybe it doesn't work on simulators. It should. Will Android Jetpack Compose change something in Xamarin development? It means that you could use Jetpack Compose if you wanted to. I think it's pretty early still. I'll be interested to see what the adoption is like of Compose. Twitter. Ooh. Oh, that's yeah, that's right. You can't do this. Yeah, this actually has to be. You can't have an on-platform with a dynamic. That's true. So the thing I wanted to test was, let's say I go into the app. Modal page presentation style form sheet. Where's that page? suppose I would do a little popover. Oh, there it is. Boop. Like that. That's what I want. Well, coffee's being poured today. I already drank it all, but it was this cool mocha coffee from Belgium. See when you do this, bam, get that cool popover. Question is, how come I didn't do it here in my settings page? Oh, that's because I put it on my about page. Yes, so cool. Very cool. I don't like that it doesn't come up because it didn't expose it. Spelled it wrong. No IntelliSense and blue squiggle. Try to use this platform specific. Expected behavior, it shows up like the others. It doesn't. What version are we on? We are on version. Always be submitting issues, I say. Bam. It's very upsetting. It works though. Cool. I don't know why I have all the colors here. I just do for some reason. Which is cool, but that's cool. You can like push it down. Integrate, so we integrated settings screen and finalized some look and feel. All right, cool. So there's that. Sync that up. So that's good. The other thing I want to do, I want to use the XAM animation library because it has this cool fade that I want to do. Ooh. I want that in my life. Android, iOS, this, install from the Javier. So what I want to see is if, that installed good. So what I want to see is if oh yeah, I should get rid of that's there. So let's see, if I go into my views, let's say I go into my blog collection. If I do a this, wonder if that does it. So interested. You can just do it on anything, right? Provides the animation transition behavior on controls when they first appear. You can also use this on individual objects or containers of objects. Interested. I don't know if this actually does it or not though, but I'm curious. Or maybe I need to put it on the frame down here. Ooh, excited to see. Did not seem to do it. That's good. Let's try it on the grid maybe. I don't actually know if that does what I want it to do or not. Question mark. Ooh, yes, not what I wanted it to do, I guess. Guess that's different to what I thought it was gonna do. I guess it's not what I thought I wanted it to do. I was hoping for the... I guess it doesn't have it. Guess I was hoping that I could have it so like each item sort of comes in. I guess it's not exactly what I wanted it to do. That's definitely not correct. Ah. Interesting. All right, cool. So it's definitely not that. All right, I actually need to understand animations a little bit more, I guess. So, but actually, kind of curious. It'd be nice to get some visual indication around this, but yeah, I guess that's not what I wanted, so probably broke it. Now we just gotta go and undo whatever I just did. Let's just undo those. Okay, cool. All right, so if anything, let's take a look here. Let us see what is going on. So for some reason, my functions continuous integration is not working. That's of interest. So if I go into my Azure DevOps, why is this broken? I should sign in, I guess. My assumption here is that my build machine updated to .NET Core 3, but I really wanted to install .NET Core 2. Let's try that. Let's try that out. Next, let's see if that runs or not. Alright, let's see if it's gonna build. Trying to find something for my wife. Bam. Alright, so in stuff, archive stuff. Okay, that looks good. Welcome to .NET Core. Building, doing stuff. There it goes. Cool, now we're green again. That's what happens when stuff lights up underneath you, so that's good. Like, oh, everything changes, now it's all working. Here's my plugins. Oops. There we go. Beautiful. Pipeline is pass rate of 80%, down from 100%. Oh no! Okay. This should be good. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. I think it's time to merge it in. I think it's time to merge it in. Feel okay. I actually don't know. How does it look on UWP? Let's see. Just here for the time being till I make sure it doesn't break. Let's just validate that. I do like this pop-up though. It's quite nice. That's not good. Let's see what's going on. It crashed right away. Or maybe I shouldn't check it in just yet. Let's see. Cool. That's great. Is it actually going to debug it? Visual Studio is busy right now. Please hold. It's busy. I don't think it's gonna happen. Cool. Don't save. So this still use the older no, it uses app shell for everything. Okay, so that's probably why. What is it? If I just deleted code or what? I think it's this maybe. Oh, yeah, it's not there. Gosh darn it. Oops. I don't actually know if this will fix it or not, but let's see. Assumption is that maybe it's just gonna boot up a shell. Does boot up a shell. That's great. Awesome. Cool. That works. But nothing else works. That's because I have a bunch of work in the shell one to do it. That's kind of strange. I thought I... Let's try that. It does. We just don't have. Why is there like spacing? Oops. Huh. Mm. Hmm. Okay, so I wonder if I can go into my. What if this was not that? And this was media. Yes. So what we can do, gosh, it's crazy. All right, let me, for the sake of maintaining everything, let's do this. It's bananas. Okay, so stuff doesn't get used anymore. This doesn't get used anymore. It's a bunch of old code. About. Oh, it's icon, image source. So be icon Twitter. Icon media. This will be media. What is it called? Media page something. Media directory page. Boop. Cool. Then use this. Cleaning up. Oh my goodness, blog page. Yeah. So this, sort of all this junk. All sort of cruft in here. This work? All right. About, blog, Twitter. Blog doesn't show anything. That's interesting. Hey Lily, how's it going? Media. Ooh, that's good. Nice. Alright, not bad. About. There's a. Oh, that's funny. That's a circle. Going good. Just doing some theming. Oh, that's cool. This actually does work. Very nice. Doing some theming and whatnot, which is fun. Having fun here, which is pretty cool. There you go. I'll do it. I have what in there? We're just finishing some theming. It's quite fun. I hope that blog doesn't go there. It's funny. I'm just having fun figuring out like why some things are certain ways. But pretty great. That doesn't want to go away either. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh. It's very peculiar. Alright, let me look. I was like checking in code and I was like, oh, I should probably check this. I don't think we need any of this shenanigans anymore. Do we? No. There we go. Should the I didn't commit it yet. Nope. I'll let you know, Andre. You'll see it in the app. You'll see it in the app. I swear. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't lie to you. Yeah, this didn't load. This should display stuff. I don't know why it's not. Feed items in there. What if this has something to do with it? I need to fix those images really bad. They're so low res. I don't know why this thing doesn't show up though. It's very upsetting. Guess I do need that. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I could just remove this toolbar item from here. It should be like with request. There we go. Should fix up a lot of things. I'll double check it on Android, just make sure it's the right size. But yeah. I think, yeah. I don't know why this thing doesn't pop up, but yeah. I don't know. But everything else seems to work, including this collection view. So strange. Alright, well. It's as if the page actually isn't being popped. It's in there. Well, at least everything is working now. Let's try Android again just to make sure I didn't completely mess it up. Let's re-debug it. Alright, that's good. It's still a little bit big though. So maybe. Oh, I broke. Okay, so maybe the blog is actually. Did I break it? Oh! I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Should be items. Huh. Oh, there they are. Cool. That is not correct. I think the one thing I need to check is, oh, I think on refresh it messes stuff up, but yeah, that's fine. Cool. All right, fix up UWP project. Yay. Right. We did it.
It should also read that I crushed it from 2013 to present.
That's still broke. That's good. Let's look. So that's at least good. That one did it. Off of that one, so yeah, down 50%. All right, cool. So that should do it. And then once that's done, Andre, you can follow this. I gotta go because I gotta go record a podcast. You can follow this. I'll merge it in, and then once it passes, and then it will push over to the app centers, and it'll have a little update in the app. So I think it's looking pretty good so far. So I think that we can adjust a few things on like startup screens, splash screens, things like that. But it's wrong too dark. I probably need to adjust some of the settings, I guess, maybe. These look correct.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Fox Pro, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Okay, cool. All right, I think it's pretty good. Pretty far along. I'll let this build up. We're gonna let it go. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me for the last few hours, having some fun, doing some things. It's pretty cool. That was saving state. Android emulator. Cool. I'm pretty sure they do hire Fox Pro devs, so I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, anyways, thanks for everyone hanging out. If you're at Ignite, come say hi to me. We'll be at the booth. David will be there. Maddie will be there. Everyone will be there. It'll be super duper fun. Definitely apps coming along a long ways, and hopefully Hanselman is happy with it as he shows it off to the world. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for the raids. Adron and Rambling Geek, and hope everyone had a good day. Hope you have a great weekend. And yeah, we're gonna record a podcast. I don't know about what yet, so that's a good question. That is the question to ask Frank pretty soon, and go from there. I'll be back next Friday. I'll be home straight off of Ignite, so that's super duper awesome. Should be fun. I have workshop, 3 sessions, work in the booth a bunch. We're gonna record some merge conflicts from Ignite, just me though, solo. Gonna get, I don't know why I'm doing it, but we're doing it. It's gonna happen. Thanks for the bits, thanks for the cheers, thanks for the resubs. Clinton, as always, you're awesome. Appreciate that. Everybody's awesome. And yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. All right, we're gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go podcast. Oh, let's see. Is there anyone on right now? Let's look. Let's see, belly.io. Let's see if anyone's coding it up. Lena is always coding. There's me. I should be a good raider, but I'm not. These people are playing games. All right, we're just gonna end the stream. Let's see, is anyone else who's on my Twitch? Ooh, Meow Wolf is on. Let's see what they're doing. They're playing Alien Isolation rerun. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna go then. That's the day anyways. Thanks everyone for hanging out. How do you... As soon as I push it, man. I don't know. You'll find out magically. Alright, cool. Thanks everyone. Have a good weekend. I'll see you next week. Next Friday. I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Probably work on this app again. Something. See what Hanselman wants. Alright, cool. Thanks everyone. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.